It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Steelers and the Dolphins, and it's all up next.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday. Strap in the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. First carry for Najee Harris. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ that feels like gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Purdy. And that one to the right side and incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football. Gave you.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. Hill going to go in motion right. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
Tua going to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. Second and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Up the middle, Achane. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Tua sets up to pass it. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. Tua. Short throw to Smith. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Tua. Gets this one to Hill. A little juke. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
On play action, here's Tua. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
Second and 16 at the Steelers' 28-yard line.
Beckham will go in motion right. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. This is Harris on the draw. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Now 2nd and 5. Purdy from the gun. Open man. He completes it to Judy. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Pittsburgh.
Purdy now to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Chark the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll run again with Harris. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Shark's got it, left side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Purdy on a sneak. And he will push forward and pick up the first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Purdy. He's got this to Pickens. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now Purdy. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Harris. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Again, it's Harris. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So on fourth down, the Steelers called on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua under a heavy rush, and down he goes. T.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The game. On the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught at the 25. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Odell Beckham, 67 yards. And the Dolphins will strike first here in this wild card matchup. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now out come the Steelers. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Maurice Hurst. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Throwing here, Purdy. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. He gets away from 1. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Miami set to take over. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock?
Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time. Achane gets it from the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. A short one there to Freiermuth. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Play action. Now Purdy. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a toss play. It's Harris. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Darnell Washington from 10 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Looking to pass. Tua. Over the middle to Beckham. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down up near the 40-yard line. The slot man in motion right. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
At the 32-yard line.
In motion, Hill. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He fights him off. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. So we're at halftime of this AFC. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and forever. Here's Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now Austin. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
On the give, this is Harris. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Mitchell. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Oh, some strong running. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50. Purdy now to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Now Purdy. That is caught, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete, right around the 8. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now with Purdy. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10. Caught left side, it's Beckham. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. A short one there to Freiermuth. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Tua going to throw. And it's incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes a challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Try the right side with Mitchell. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. Back now in Miami. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Offside. Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably declined it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
They go play action here. Purdy. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. A give running right is Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now Tua going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff as he'll drop to throw it. And oh, a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it with Achane. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. And they'll accept that penalty. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? On play action, here's Tua. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run over center with Mitchell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Right back to Mitchell here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. And that flag accepted. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, here's Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 3rd and 8. A give here to Mitchell. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Dolphins offense returning to the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays, that will be the key to this drive.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 31. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys with much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On the handoff, Mitchell. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Now Tua. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This is 1st and 10. Tua. This is caught by Waddle. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here's Tua. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Here now, 3rd down. Throwing Tua. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee, and guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round, 1st step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
1st step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good 1st step. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.